Getting fossil is very, very important. The secondary planet does have fossils, so I'm guessing what we're going to be doing today, oh boy, ranching Dracos and getting fossil delivered to the other planet to then make into lime to then turn into steel, I'm hoping. We don't have a renewable supply of it, though. So let's get to the game. We have the Great Plup down here digging away. In fact, I think we have a few skills that we can hand out. So let's go ahead and do that. Ada, you could definitely have... You're a researcher. I believe, actually, you are a trainee. So we'll get you going down the trainee route. I believe Anemic Mega is pretty much done and maxed out by the mood look of it. Paulina is maxed out. And Nugs could have either Critter Ranching 2 or Fine Dining. What are your priorities, Nuggy? Your priorities right now are cooking and then farming. So skills, Nuggy. Cooking and then, you know what? Let's go Fine Dining. Why not? And crop tending. Why? Sure, why not? Stinger, you can have suit sustainability. Yeah, we all need to get down to exosuit training. And then crop tending for you. Quinn could have astronomy. You're a researcher on the other planet. Yeah, why not? The Great Plup. You could have improved carry 2. And I think, other than that, improved construction. But I don't really want to max you out. Turner, let's have you have improved carry. Okay, as far as this side goes, I believe this is where I'm going to want to build Draco ranches. And Dracos, let's see what the biggest room is that we could make. If we made a room here, and I made it 96 tiles wide. And what is above me here? Hold on one second. That's a cobalt volcano. What up, Nugs? What up, Yelp? Hey, Yelp. Sorry, your text is like really dark purple, which is cool and stuff, but also kind of hard to see when it pops up. Sorry about that. Feels good. We got a cobalt volcano above where I'd like to have my Draco ranch. Where is 100 tiles? How's it going? Welcome in. Your how's the plate? Oh yeah. How's yours going? Deconstruct that. I think that makes it 96 tiles. Yeah. You lurk in the shadows. Alright then, Batman. Have fun lurking in the shadows. Let's cancel this deconstruct. And if we're gonna want to have... Let's cancel these top doors. As if we're gonna want to have a ranch in here, this is gonna be for Dracos. Do I want to keep them in one spot? Not necessarily. Do I have research? I bet you I do have it research, but do I have mechatronics engineers? Paulina is not one. Yeah, I have Anemic Mega, so we do. That's very important. You're approaching 200 cycles, doing everything but expanding ranches. Very cool. You're not expanding ranches? Your ranches are already done. Let's get some solid tiles. Make them out of granite. As far as these go, I'm going to have to do that a little bit differently because this is going to be a cobalt tamer. So I'm building my Draco ranch alongside a cobalt tamer, which we don't really have steel for yet. And I'm not really sure how much I need here. There's like 10, but I'm building up the base for now. I got tamers running. Let's see how many critters I have currently. Domesticated critter, 52. 52 hatches. Currently, it's pretty low, but we're going to be getting higher up soon. And I think I'll dig all this, and then I'll dig all that. As far as this side, I think it's about time that I build a ladder up this way as well. Dig this out, and dig up 4 high, and all the way over here. Alright, other than that, I'm going to want to have maybe an airflow tile there. And 2 in the middle. I think that'll be good. And let's see what everybody's up to. Anemic Mega. There they go. The colony's dupe base is mostly done, suits and all. Leo's curse was biting me a little. Curse Hydra doesn't like long element. I got a Hydra running here, but it's kind of small. I wish I had made it a little bit bigger. This is the Hydra. And as far as where all the oxygen's going, we have it going in the base and going to suits that we're building. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this whole setup down here. We'll watch this area. Let's go on a 2-speed though. Let's go ahead and deliver suit 9. And there's a blueprint. Should I get another dupe? Probably not. First Hydra has electrolyzers and pumps in the walls and airflow tiles. I don't know a lot about Hydras. I haven't been doing them for a very long time. I have a question for you though. Since you do like Hydras, why not just open air electrolyzers and collect all the hydrogen at the top of the map? It's faster. It puts off a lot of good power. I've done a few achievement runs doing that. The pressure. Well, the pressure will build until you get max pressure, right? And then it doesn't. So if you have one of those electrolyzers for every 5 dupes, you're usually pretty good. I'm just curious. Like this is something I've been thinking about for a long time. Like why is things the way they are, you know? Because I've gotten a lot of good use out of them, but I mean, pressure. You want more pressure then? It doesn't give you enough pressure? Yeah, the Hydra has 100% uptime or more pressure in the surrounding area. Okay, so you get more pressure in the area. But does it matter? More than 2K. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to pop some eardrums, that's great. Is that your goal? Alright, Doug, thanks for the lurk. I would imagine you don't want your eardrums popped, you know. Pushes other gases more. That's true. That is true. I mean, the itchy eyes when it's floating around does kind of suck, I ain't gonna lie. That's like the one drawback of the open air, but it's pretty light for the most part. Hey, some muckroot. What do you know? That's cool. Add it to the list. Oh, even more muckroot. Blossom seeds. Hatch. Relocate you. I don't know which one's empty. 6 out of 8. The bottom one. We can relocate you into the bottom one. I mean, I could have wrangled, but that works too. Stop eating my muckroot. Uh-oh. No, he'll be fine. Ah, there's a whole bunch of delicious food down there for him to eat. At least somebody will get him. Oh, he's already in the thing. I think I'm going to replace these tiles. Hopefully I have a place for storage. I should by now. I do. Good, 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 good. Yay, central storage. I love central storage. Central storage is the best kind of storage. And then we're gonna probably want to have ranches where we can have suits on. What is this? What is this? Priority. Carbon dioxide. Do not care. Would not recommend. And the hydro carry does carry some heat if it's completely open. Carry? Like warming up things that you... I mean, it definitely holds on to the heat more, I think. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Not exactly sure how much of this is going to be insulated, but... Igneous rock... Let's see, we're going to need a aqua tuner, a place for that. So I don't know. Actually, it needs to be at least 10 wide, right? Ten wide is 2 steam turbines, so just like that. Yeah, that's 12 wide, so that should be fine, right? So 10 wide. I think that works. We will dig out this. And how are we... Oh, they're idle over here. Okay, so... I was thinking about sending the cobalt over and having them refine it. How much cobalt ore do I have? 103 tons. Does this have power? No. We do have a little bit of cobalt. Let's go ahead and hook that up. And I don't know if I have a Megatronics engineer here, do I? Yes, Ruby is a Megatronics engineer. So let's go ahead and do shipping. And a bin. Alright, that'll give them something to do. Is that the blue boy? Oh yeah, the slug plugs, they're all over here. They're kind of just keeping it, well, every once in a while I have to make sure there's no eggs that fall down, but I could put a, you know, an auto sweeper there. But right now I'm trying to get all the cobalt back to the home base so we can get it refined for, you know, good amount of return on investment, you know. The blue boy, the volcano, the vent. Oh, the cobalt. Yeah, there is a cobalt volcano on the other planet too. I need to get the iron or the fossil from over here in order to make the steel. So we're gonna get some cobalt, and then I'm going to send it off to then get processed, and then eventually we will bring it back. Meanwhile, I have a sage hatchling down here, and I still haven't done this. Okay, and then this is the ranch that we're putting in. Lots of things going on. Hopefully I have a place for all this food to go, but I don't see the muckroot leaving. Muckroot. It's on a 6. No, it's fine. Maybe we just don't have enough haulers. That very well could be. Alright, this is going to need a station. Let's pause. Grooming station. I don't think we're going to need a critter feeder because I'm going to feed it from the bottom up, which means I need to deconstruct some of these. We also need to have a critter drop off. And I forget how much Drecos eat. what is it, 3 plants per? 25% growth a cycle. Is it 4 plants per? No. 25% a cycle. Wow. Bomb lilies would be great. Problem is they don't lay as many good eggs with bomb lilies. Halfway. Alright. Deconstruct buildings. Let's go check up on the Atmosuit area. We're trying to get into this. Looks like it's getting the O2, but it is taking a little while. Slowly coming down. We'll wait on that, maybe. Let me deconstruct some of this. We'll deconstruct this and that, and maybe these two. And then we could actually dig in here. That in there, could analyze it, level 9. And as far as this wall is concerned, I might have to do some corner building shenanigans. Like, let's get a ladder right there, and maybe another one of these right like so, after we dig out that. Alright, that is set up, ready to go. This needs to be dug out, and did we ever remove that hatch? I think so. Over here, how we doing? We're getting that full? Okay, good. That should be full now. And then we'll just go ahead and do metal ore. You can take metal ore all the way home. Over here, I want to then switch this up. Where is my metal refining? Yes. Let's see, that's lime. Copper ore. I want cobalt ore. I do have some lime though, do I? I have 110 kgs. In order to make steel, it takes 10, so I could make some bouts of steel. That's very exciting news. As far as where is that coming in? That comes in over here, does it? I kind of want to reroute this. From now on, I can utilize this. Alright, well, we got cobalt coming out here. It's a little bit too close to the ranch for my liking, and it actually might drop on the ranch, which wouldn't be the best. Let's check out what the blueprint is. Decorating, researching, supplying, digging, ranching, operating. Quick learner, mouth breather. No. No and no. Choose blueprint, and I guess I'll take the water. There we go. I still need to address the power situation. That's what this is all about. We're going to be making a big power setup eventually, hopefully. And then over here, let's get food. Be just the farm tiles, I believe. Okay, and then let's go ahead and switch this up because I think it's making copper right now. Let's stop that and make cobalt. And that doesn't have power, does it? I mean, it could. Could easily hook that up as well. That could then come up here and just kind of join up, I think. A little joining up wouldn't hurt. We might as well get rid of some of this water down here. Not researching anything right now. This still hasn't happened. I think it's just because they had so many other commands going on, maybe. Alright, well that's done now. Let's snip it. Yeah, that should go all the way to Central now, which will be a lot easier to deal with. Awesome. Should probably think about digging out here a little bit too. Carbon dioxide is pretty thick. I could maybe think about sucking it up again. Where is the gas? It's pretty high up. Let's see, power-wise, it's a pretty warm wire. Alright, we'll allow it. And then, here we go, this is almost done. Okay, that's quite a few. And then I need a shearing station somewhere too. Dang it. Let's see, where's the station? Shearing station. It's 3 of them, really? Okay. Cancel this. Just put a regular tile there. And then deconstruct. That should be fine. Hopefully we have Wheezeworts. Yeah, we don't have that many. I might have to run some other kind of cooling over here. Luckily we'll have this going, so making cooling shouldn't be a big deal. Idleness. Alright, let's fix that. Not much to do over here, I suppose, other than maybe think about getting in here where it's 79 degrees. Holy crap. Where am I going to break in at? It's kind of cool over on that side. It's definitely cool on this side. Do I have a way to provide oxygen straight up? No. That hydrogen is building up. Let's see, breathability. 1700. Yeah, see, I mean, this is open air, right? So this one's not too bad. Could easily put in some ventilation. Maybe not like that. Have this go out. Let's go this direction. Have it immediately get checked for what kind of an element it is. And then have gas shut off. What I really like about it though is that with the gas shut off, it shouldn't be overpressurized, so I can use just a regular vent here, you know? I don't have to use a high pressure gas vent, which might be more of a pain in the butt to use. So I'm just going to use a regular vent there. Grab a gas reservoir, maybe after I deconstruct that ladder right there. And then, of course, I'll have to run power. Oh, yeah. Do I have power? Not yet, because we're waiting on it. Dang, we're running on the wheel. That's the power that we're getting from this. Luckily, I have all these batteries hooked up as well, though. Alright, let's get the gas reservoir in. That would go into there. Who knows where that's going to go. Let's get a NOT gate. And a little bit of automation. So that will be anything that's not oxygen, turn on for. Oh, and then also with the wire. All right, and a bridge. That should help out. That should be able to give me a decent amount of O2 in the tank there that I can then pump out into atmosuit. That'll be important. 28,000 calories here. It's not too bad. Let's see how we're doing on calories on the other planet. Oh, we got lots of calories over here. Pickled meal, bristleberry, fillet of fish, bristleberry, plenty of food. All right, let's deconstruct these and move on to down here. Ooh, look at that. We are studying it. Heck yeah. Now the next question will be is, can I build something like this here and then build another tile right there? Oh, I love it. They're all in their special Atmo suits. Let's cancel this one though, because we definitely need to do that one. Redneck is asleep. And do I have a place for slime? Do I have a place for slime? I don't know if I do. I guess I could put a bin right here for slime. Hopefully we have a bin for slime. We do have a bin for slime. Where are you taking that? Oh. Well, it's almost full. How's this one doing? That one also is requesting slime. No, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Might just do this for a sweep. Do we have any other gases in here? Yeah, we do. Let's build up. Alright, now I can build another tile right there. Nice. Well, they're getting it done. I really should tame it. Okay, let's get this one down here. Well, they're definitely keeping up now, which tells me that they're probably done in most areas. Let's dig out. Let's not dig out just yet. See, I'm gonna want to put a tile there as well. And let's get another one right there. Maybe these can actually go down like so. Yay! Try to keep this all natural gas in here. And there is the data banks. Heck yeah. This is dormant right now. It'll be active in 9 cycles. So let's not waste any more of this natural gas. Or try not to. Alright, and starvation. That's not good. Meep is starving. Oh, yeah. You're on the wheel, aren't you? That's fine. How are you doing, by the way, Meep? Your athletics is 2. Yeah, you need all the training you can get. How's the ranch going? It's not. Let's get this finished and swept. Looks like those are not growing. Maybe because I have enough. I think I did. Yep. So this is what we're going to focus on over here. Meanwhile, I kind of want to see how much cobalt I have. 400 grams. Hopefully that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. On a 7 even. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice. Let's go ahead. Oh, got called to lunch. Why is nobody getting called to do this? Is it missing something? It's a number 5. Do I have too much hauling going on? How's the cooling going? It's very cold down there. We have plenty of fluid for our metal refiner. Food is at least refrigerated. Hey, where are you taking that sage hatch? Oh, hell yeah, dude. There you go. We got sage hatches. Okay. Are you tame? You are tame. Do I have plastic? No, I do not. Okay. Let's get this hooked up for power. It's got a good potential load on it. What's 64 watts? Don't really want it near my steam room. Could move the steam room over to the right by 3 tiles. That would probably be better, because this would make a decent overflow room. I'm gonna need to dig in here. And these are gonna need muck root. Plant, 7, copy. Well, that kind of doesn't work, does it? Cancel that. Copy. Yeah, they're gonna be warm in there. Alright, let's place another one down there. Idleness. Yeah, there's not much to do over here. How's the metal coming? Alright, then that liquid gets taken out and put into storage, right? We have plenty of places for it to go, do we? Did we get our forever water storage? No, I don't think I did. That's something I need to do as well. What is this? Cobalt volcano. We got a lot of cobalt volcanoes. Forever water storage. I'm halfway tempted to put it right underneath here. Yeah, where is that water going right now? It is going into the first one. Okay. I mean, we're producing quite a bit of water, and that is cool and bad at the same time. Maybe I dig out another layer there. I don't know how small I can make this water thing, though. Let's go and look at the pipes. So that's where the water's coming in now. Can't go up there, it goes down into storage, maybe. Maybe. Then an airflow tile. I'll have to wait to make the pipe. Well, actually, I can make the pipe now. I'll make the pipe now. Make sure it's not hooked up to nothing. Okay, then we're gonna need Dracos in here. Let me get 4 high on these. In order to get Dracos out of here, let's get doors. Oh, I don't know. Probably this many doors. Then we'll have shipping, auto sweepers, iron, or no. Let's do copper, since we made a lot of it. Alright, then we need sweepers out of copper. Alright, so it's gonna go into this room as the overflow? Yeah, we'll have a conveyor chute here. We'll have a critter sensor right there, which will have a little automation wire to it. So if there's too many critters in here, it won't open, and then it'll leave. And then it should go to a place to drown them, which could be... Where is my kitchen? Right there. Let's think about that. Like, do I want a drowner here? I have a drowner there. Easy enough to do. If you're not able to go in there, go in here. Yep. Power for all that. Let's see, do I have any Wheezeworts? I don't think I do. Do I have any access to any? Maybe I could if I dug into here. I do not see any, though. I think I've used all my Wheezeworts. Let's see if I have any anywhere else. Maybe down in here in the really, really cold biome. But not exactly sure. This guy is not digging down. You're a hatchling now. Interesting. Why allowed a hatchling down there? Alright, let's get plastic up and running. Oh, the farts. They're gonna be great. And then we're gonna need a suited area for all the Draco ranching that's gonna happen. So we're gonna have stations, suit docks. Let's have maybe 1, 2. Should I have 2? Cancel this. Yeah, at least 2. Maybe more. Not sure if I should have more or not. That's the question. Let's get rid of these ladders. Lots going on. Over here we're idle. We have nothing going on. And I was thinking about where I'm going to put in my entrance to the oil biome, which I'm thinking is going to be probably in the cold biome, or at least in this area here. Oh yeah, this was going to be for oxygen, breathable gas. I gotta power it all up. There we go. 10 more watts, please. The real problem is going to come in when it comes to powering these pumps. Let's go 50, 20. So anything that's not oxygen should exit. Yay! Looks like we're getting some hydrogen there. And as far as the hydrogen goes, it doesn't look like it's full enough up there yet to really produce any power for us, which is unfortunate. But at least that is running. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Alright, I'm gonna take a small BRB. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully nobody died. They're still working on that. And as far as the blueprint goes, plug, slug, researcher, sewer, digger. Oh, you really need anybody right now. I got 8 dupes on this planet. 4 on this. Skill-wise, we have a few to hand out. You could have improved carry, great plup. I think you're pretty much done, unless, yeah, I could give you some other construction, but not right now. You don't have enough happiness for that. Critter ranching 2 might be good. Meep. You can, oopsies, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess critter ranching. Meep is from the other planet, I believe. Yeah, he was from the cryo tank. Helena. No, you're good. Blame redneck. I think you can have demolition. Yeah. Anemic mega, you're good, but maybe you could have construction. Just to make it a little bit faster. Let's check up on this. Yeah, we're ready to build this next one. Don't think I can, though. So let me deconstruct these 2, and then I can jump up there and get that one. Is that another print? Or is that them getting their skill point? Probably. Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. I guess the plug slug, and then we will go ahead and eat it. Yay, eating the plug slug. Currently not researching. Probably don't need to. Let's get some water in here. I could do crude oil, polluted water, ethanol. Ethanol's nice. Do I have ethanol? No. Not here. Let's just do water. Yeah. 9. That should be easy and close by. Let's get a 6 on the sweeps. And how are we doing on cobalt? We got 1,500. You know, I have to wait a while before we get quite a bit of that. We made a lot of copper, like a lot of copper. Yeah, we probably have a carbon dioxide there, yep. Hopefully that'll spread out, though. This will need a critter sensor as well. This one would be for when we want it to pick up a new critter. So let me put that right there with a critter pickup. That'd be under food. Critter pickup. Right there. Still got quite a bit of carbon dioxide there. Hopefully it'll push it out. Need to break in and get me a Dreco as well. Best place to do that. Let's go up here, I suppose. That should allow the chlorine to fall down, and eventually it will get filtered out. In fact, let's go ahead and just cut across here and dig all that out. Yep. That would be a good command for our diggers to do. Alright, that's a lot of commands. Yay, the water finally pushed the carbon dioxide out of the way. Wow, I still have a wheel and a battery over here. Disable that building? I don't even know why that's on. Oh, probably because I need it to be on? Maybe. Do I? Yes. Enable building. I really need to get my power sorted. I don't know why I am sweeping all this. I don't really need to, but it's fine. Of course, I'm going to be dropping more stuff in that water. Over here, we are 14,000 calories. We're living on the bog buckets. And as far as liquids go, I do have some ethanol. Could use ethanol as my entrant. But I'm liking that we already have something kind of over here. So let's see. If I went in like so. Don't need that far down, I suppose, or I could do that far down. We could go boom, boom, boom. Something like that. Let's see how that do. See if that fills up anything. And then this is full. I don't need any more. Deconstruct it. Awesome. That would be then food. That would go into a refrigerator, which we do have, I think. No, I do not have a fridge. Where is my food being cooked at? Right here. So everything's being dropped off there, is it? I need to make a fridge. That's for another time. Right now, I think I'm storing everything up here, which is refrigerated, at least. Could be better than it is, but could be worse than it is as well. Alright, yeah, I'm digging up probably at least that many. Try to drop down as much of this chlorine as fast as possible, you know? Maybe I cancel these two. Starvation. Oh yeah, that's the one dude again. Alright, and this is to go to the other planet if we need it. We're doing sand, are we? We were. I don't know if they have enough sand over there. I guess I should check. Alright, let's get this Draco here relocated. You're gonna go down to here. This is gonna be for Dracos. How about just Dracos? Let's see, this is a 90... Let's see how many we can fit in there. Dracos. Where's my phone? 12 cells per 96 divided by 12. 8. That's what I thought. 8. If below 8, turn on. Do not count eggs. This is going to be for Dracos. A 0 on a 7. This should also be on a 7. That is sending a red signal right now. If below 8 critters, send a green. Okay, so it's sending a green. I think that one is good to go. Hey, let's grab some more. Relocate to down here. And is there any others? No. Just those 2. Great. Do we have a place for the bleachstone to go? Bleachstone? Bleachstone, level 7. Yeah, we do. We do have a place for it to go. Meanwhile, this is going well, so let's get a pump in there. Gold amalgam, because it's going to be hot. Let's see. So I'm gonna want it to kind of want this to always have do I want that to have priority? No. Which means probably right there is fine. I'm overthinking it. It would probably just go up there. And I think the bridge would stop for this, which isn't great. Maybe I need to bridge that up so that it only goes if it's already emptied. So if it's emptied, it'll go up. Let's get power for it. Copper. I mean, I guess I could run another wire on it. That should be fine. How's the thing over here? Okay, we got that one in. And let's go ahead and deconstruct this one and put one right there. I could also maybe dig out all this. I have to put another ladder up here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Maybe cancel this one, because I want to put this right here. Like so. Alright, they'll be on that shortly. Luckily, that's almost full with oxygen now. Alright, one last piece to do. Right there. And over here, how are we doing on the Dracos? We have one, yay! We have one Draco. Now I need to get some hydrogen over here. That's the tricky part. I do have hydrogen. I could have it come out in a gas storage so that I always have some gas canisters. Yeah. Would be kind of nice to just have it right there. So maybe some airflow tiles. Deconstruct buildings. And then I believe base. No. Oxygen. No. Canister filler. I believe it takes the 3. Yeah. They still haven't gotten to that wire. I wonder if they can. Let's deconstruct this. Yeah, I'm a little worried they can't. Let's get the oxygen or gas canister put in. That would be under ventilation. Gold amalgam. And that can just fill this up. Alright, now that should work. This will have a full amount. Please and thank you. And then over here with the Drecos, I don't really want to enable auto harvest on these because I have enough. So y'all can just have at that. Looks like I got both Drecos in here now. That's good. Is anybody gonna come over here and do that? No, not yet. So we need a ranch. Could have an incubator in here. That would be under food. Incubator. Let's go copper. Let's have this. It's saying that it's on a red, right? So let's have that coming up. We'll have an AND gate. Actually, I could just do that. Split this. With a timer sensor. And some power. Hopefully that does not break the system, but it might. Meanwhile, all of that chlorine is coming out. We have some bleach stone just off-gassing over here. Alright, let's do this for 75 out of 600. Alright, so this is going to be for Dreco eggs. Incubate level 9. And then this will be for eggs. Copy, paste. But hopefully that is set to go. I think it is. And then we should be able to get some hydrogen in here with a little bit of a canister emptier. Actually, I don't even need to build that. Let's not do that. Let's just go ahead and empty this. And then max it out again. So that is not a full amount. You know what? That's probably fine. Relocate it. We'll put it up here. We'll empty it. Maybe that'll be enough. Who knows? Empty. That's quite a bit. Let's check out starvation. No, I know what that is. Looks like a little bit got out, but not too much. I could use maybe a little bit more hydrogen, but not a lot. Maybe just a wee bit more. Alright, let's get another one of those done. Let's go maybe 175. Are you pumping in it? Oh, it is pumping in it, but it's taking a minute. Okay, we got food on the other side. 15,000 nutrient bars. Do I not allow you guys to eat nutrient bars? No, I do not. Alright guys, you can eat nutrient bars. We need to maybe think about having an actual farm. God forbid. Polluted water. It's gonna make polluted oxygen. That's unfortunate. That's a lot of water. I guess. Let's see. Let's go ahead and build a, do I want to build anything there? Do I want to dig out? Maybe dig out? Yeah, that's going to need some work over there. And then on this side for food. Skills. Do we have anybody? We don't have a cook over here, so maybe a cook would be nice. Yeah, I think a cook over here would be great. Do we have a farmer over here? Turner. Yeah, you're a rancher. Okay, so we could be delivering food. You know what? Let's deliver a little bit of food over there for right now. $50 barbecue, please, on a 9. We should have plenty of barbecue. This is taking a while to haul all of that, for sure. My goodness, maybe I should have done that on a lower priority. Priority duties, is it cleaning? Cleaning, let's do that on a 4. Alright guys, maybe they can get to some of these jobs a little bit faster now. And as far as cobalt goes, let's put in the metal, refined metal, cobalt. Check the print. I need a cook. No cook. Slickster. Researching doctor. Doctor supplying operator. Suit wearing doctor. How many cooks do I have on this map? I have Nuggy, who is a cook. And I believe that is it. So yeah, cooks. We're looking for cooks. Choose blueprint. I think we're getting rid of all of these though. And yeah, cooks. We need at least 2. Hopefully those are all still working. We do have plenty of meat, and these guys are at nighttime, so hopefully they'll go under the dirt though. Let's watch it. I mean, they are starving. But it is what it is. I can't do anything right now with them. I've got to get plastic. That's what we're waiting on for them. Luckily, muckroot is still edible. Do we not have barbecue? No, we don't. What? Pickled meal, muckroot, gristleberry, and bristleberry. Pickled meal. Muckroot. I guess muckroot? Bristleberry. Let's do pickled meal. How's the hydrogen doing? It looks great. I think that'll work. And how can I make you guys go up a little bit higher on your status? Your reproduction is 23%, your age is 26, your scale growth is 92, your happiness is 0, your wildness is 100%. Nobody has come in here and done this. Here's 19. Do I seriously need more ranchers? I think I do. These could also maybe not be going all the time. I think that would be ideal. Let's cut these down to 2. And let's go ahead and maybe attack some so that we can have some barbecue. That would be great. All right, there's some barbecue. Oh, crap. I don't have the furniture in here. Hold up. I don't have wood for a communal table. How do I not have wood for a communal table? Can I make wood for a communal table? Could I make wood from? Arbor tree seeds would be great. You guys wouldn't happen to have any wood, would you? Would you? No. Arbor tree. Doubt I have it. Nope. Nope. No arbor tree. Seeds. Could go to the Prenticeptor and get me one. Prenticeptor is right there. Toilet. For it. Is where? I know it wasn't far away. We might have even seen it so far. Crap. Can't find it. Probably right in front of my face. Where's the clogged toilet? Is it on the other map? No? Don't tell me it's down here. Anyway, they got this taken care of. Dig that out. We need to get in here and build another tile right there. Toilet. It could be over here in the unknowns. Okay, so we're not doing that right now. That's fine. And it did burrow, so that's good. That's good news. Very, very good news. How about you guys? Are you gonna get tamed? Wild. Elderly. Well, that's no good. 62%. Is there any other Drecos around here? I don't think so. I think that's all of them. Got Sweetles over there. Yeah, no other Drecos. Maybe? There's one. I found one. Let's get in here. And put a door in. And then dig into there. That should do it. Somebody should do that eventually. That is overpressure. Okay, alright. I need to focus on this. Deconstruct these. Let's Make this construction a 7. Alright, all this is a 7. Alright, then the pump, gold amalgam. Don't need this one. That one can go. Priority 7. There's that. Oh, good thing they got that in time. Did I get power into there? Hopefully. Nope. Cancel these two. Hopefully they'll get these done quickly. Thank you. And we can get this on. That can be priority 7. Damn it, redneck, stop farting. Okay, let's get these built down, like so. Starvation, yep. Good on that, yep. And we have some kind of gas going through that. That's O2, 27 degrees. Is that after it got cooled off? It is. Oh, boy. Kind of want to not have it going through there like that. Just getting heated up back again. But you know what? It is what it is. We need to have a forever water storage. So... Here we go. Oh, all that is 7. Let's make sure that is 7 as well. Digging is a 6. Yep. Perfect. And we got this cobalt thing that we got to tame over here at some point too. We got 6 tons of cobalt now. That's really good. This is ready to almost be done. Let's snip that off. Alright, and then if it can't go through anymore, it should go down. Yep. Deconstruct these. Yeah, because now our tank is pretty much full. And as it goes down, it'll go into... Oh, fucking hell. No, there ain't no way. Oh, no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yep. It's going in. Feeds the O2 first, then it goes into the infinite storage. Infinite storage could then feed that if need be, but it shouldn't need be. And we can just hook that up to this. So there it goes. It doesn't look like it's ever really on. Perfect. Okay, so I don't have to worry about water anymore. That's awesome. How about this? Mood satisfied. Wildness, still 100%. Wow. Let me look at my ranchers. Nuggy is cooking first, then farming, ranching. Stinger. He's a researcher, first and foremost. Doctor. Yow. Oh, okay. Farming, ranching, then supplying. Oh my goodness, I forgot Yelp had gone over to the other planet and I wiped him. At least on that. And then Meep. I think I might have you join the ranching crew. You're in the Dupe gym right now. Well, not right now, I guess. Meep is asleep right now. Meep, your bio. Athletics of 3, dude. I'm gonna keep Meep on the same schedule, but hopefully the Yelp will help out. This is fertilization. Yep. I need more ranchers, possibly? That's entirely possible. This is pretty much done. Deconstruct that. And, I guess I could just get this out of there. I don't really need to haul it. So let's just get everything there, over there. And then I need to deconstruct this and deconstruct this. Perfect. Then I need to get a little bit of steel. Hopefully I have some. Steel, yep. Let's get a automation. Let's get gold. Power. Gold. Piping. Well, at least there's gold amalgam like right here, although we're not using it for this. Let's also move this stuff over there. Alright, how you guys doing? Yelp is number 17. Wow, Yelp has a lot of work to do. Yeah, we're delivering hatches too much. The self-delivering ranch would be really, really nice right about now. It's a lot of ranching to do. Bionic would be nice. Oh, I only got one allergy medicine? That's not good. Let's see. 5 allergy medicines. Let's do allergy medicines forever. Shop. Let's see, a sweeper. There we go. This will fill that up so that it will shut off when it is full. In a minute, Nugs. In a minute. Just give me a second. Let me build this thing. How are we doing? I still don't see any ranching going on. Priorities, duties. Let's do 5s. I think I have enough dirt. But we definitely need to start automating some things because this is taking too long to get to some of this fertilization, dude. Come on now. Like they just died or what? You guys allowed in there? Yep. Number 16. Yeah, I think more ranchers are required. All right, let's see what we get. Cooks and ranching. Supply, tidying, building, or rocketry research. Neither. It's absolutely neither. All right, be right back. All right, I'm back. Woo. Back. Hold on. Headset is all tangled and shit. Okay. We got a few things that I need to address. One, we need a cook, we need a rancher. And I reloaded the game, so let's see what we get. We have a supplier and a supplier. And hatch eggs. And a flatulent at that. And a noodle arms at that. Bruh. I don't have any bliss bursts. Those are nice. I guess I'm gonna go with the bliss burst, whatever that is. This allergy medicines, that is full now, so yeah, that should not be running. Meanwhile, I might go ahead and kick up that one guy out of here. Let's see his skills. Meep. He is a critter rancher. I mean, technically he could be critter ranching. Let's go ahead and do priorities for Meep as not operating. But now you're going to be a rancher, farmer. No. You're no longer allowed in here, Meep. That's very unfortunate. I really wish I could tell you that you're no longer allowed in here. I'll let you go out. Meep. Get out of there. Alright. Maybe he can help. We definitely need ranchers. Hey, already helping. Yes, please. Alright, we are ranching Drecos. Cheer. About darn time. Let me go ahead and fill this side up, I guess. I'm going to maybe make this a vacuum and then drill it out. Let's also think about closing this area off. I think it's set and ready to go for the most part. Yeah, I think if I were to do that, I might have to pump that out and do something with it. I could corner build it into it, but it's kind of a hassle. I mean, I don't really want to. I'll build in a pump, a gas line that goes out. My goodness, this is gonna have to go a ways. And a gas canister filler. Boom. And power. There we go. They have something to do over here. These guys do not. They do not. I like it that I have the ethanol right there. I do not like it that I have 3 spaces there. So let's get airflow. Maybe not airflow because polluted oxygen and stuff. Let's get regular tile. Yeah, they're getting all sorts of wet out here. It's not ideal. Maybe I could fix that. I think I should. Let's go ahead and get some tiles up like so. That is not very high. Don't have much room there for a lot extra water. I suppose I could put it on this side, but then I'd have to put a ladder over here. So we could put a ladder over here. Could put tiles over here. And I could kind of just flood this area with a pump, pipe, and a vent, and some power. Alright, well, that's a lot of good commands. That is coming in nicely, and yeah, our water, we don't have to worry about it anymore. What is this, and why is it bubbling? Huh. Liquid, it's not a liquid. Mealwood seed, dirt, sand, algae, emitting oxygen, 85 grams a second. Since when has algae emitted oxygen? Huh. Just emits it now. In water? Maybe it has to be in water to emit it. Let's get... How much algae do I even have? 77 tons? Screw it. That's weird. I did not know that. Algae emits oxygen now. Inert. Now it's inert. Huh. Okay, how's these guys doing? We got one of them shaved. This guy, the one that's elderly. Well, that's good. Maybe we could just attack him now. Let's see, his reproduction's only 66%. I think so. Let's not waste our time on him anymore. And then this guy is still wild. 27%. Yeah, I want to focus all on this dude. And that is closed, which should not be. So let's count both eggs and critters. And let's say if it's below 8. There we go. That should be a lot better. I don't really know why I want to get all my algae in one spot, but I kind of do. And as far as the gases are concerned, how are we doing? It looks like oxygen is making its way down there. That's great. We do have a problem on this side, though. And that's a problem with this geyser here, which is a cobalt volcano. That cobalt volcano is in an inopportune place, especially since I put this there. It's not allowing for good oxygen or gas separation. However, I could put another one on that side. Not too worried about it right now. Nobody's really over there, so it's not really affecting anybody too much. Let's see. There goes the meat. Okay. So did we ever fill that up with cobalt? Do we have cobalt here? Refined metal, cobalt. No. Let's put cobalt here. We do have it on a 7. Let's put it on a 9. Oh, we can't reach it. That might be why. I don't know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. I dug that out when I was getting all that chlorine out of there. All right, now we can get in there and put stuff in. Oh my goodness, and the food and everything, huh? Pickled meals. Do I even have pickled meals still? 57,000 calories. Barbecue is at 11,000. Okay. Let's then take that out. Ooh. I will say do all. Excuse me, do you know what you're doing? All standard. There we go. What? Oh, they starved to death. Wow. What up, Pope? You lurked just in the perfect time. They starved to death. Wow. Alright, well, try that again. This time, let's not try to kill them. I will get the ladder over here. Cancel. Build. 9. 9. Yeah, starvation. That's not good. Fullness. 294 calories. Turner's about to die. I might have to go back another cycle. $100 calories. You're fine, you're fine. Who's on it? Havana is on it, or Halina is on it. 200 calories. Alright, I want this to see all standard. Let's see, vitals. Turner, 160 calories. Turner, where are you at? Where is the input at? It's right there. Should maybe make that closer. Here comes some food. Alright, you should be on your way up there. Yep. You've got a few calories left. Stop finger gunning. Just eat. Alright, there he goes. Oh my goodness. He's taking it to the damn mess hall. He's got 69 calories left. Stop doing that and eat. There we go. Now he's eating. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, cool. Let's do that again. Alright, that should be helpful. And then this is going in the cobalt. Oh my goodness. Alright, so they got food now. They got pickled meal, muckroot, bog jellies. And this is getting all the water over there, which is great. Maybe get a tile there. Alright, and how much cobalt do I have? 9.3 tons. It's all right there. Alright, cool. Let's drop that. And now that can come over. That's going to allow me to build some suits on this side, hopefully. Now that I have a whole thing of O2. That should be helpful. Guess I could make the suit dock over here. Let's do stations. This will be out of cobalt. Let's go. Maybe 1, two, I think two, maybe three. We'll go three. Some airflow tiles on that. Means we won't be able to go down there anymore. That's fine. We'll want to get power to this. Everything's running on this line, which is kind of scary. Let's see. As far as this goes, all right, that'll work. Let's get a gas bridge crossed. And I guess I need another one here because we're gonna have a research, or not a research, but what do you call it? Another station there for the atmosphere checkpoint. That's what it is. That's awesome. Okay, and that's going. Everybody's got food. And we got natural gas. And hopefully ranching is going on. This guy is reproduction 28%. Wildness is down to 10. 9. That's pretty good. He's groomed, he's happy. Reproduction 28. And as soon as he does, we're gonna put it in there. There goes more cobalt. No, we're doing good. This has been tamed. Ooh, and that has been vacuumed out. Vacuumed out gases. Yep, all vacuumed out. Even though that was only allowing 25. Oh, okay. There's the rest of it. Alright, I can deconstruct these. That can be deconstructed. And now we have a really nice little tight package for natural gas. It's fully overloaded right now, so we need to get a forever storage for it soon. The question is do I want to keep the suit docks or not? Kind of, just because down there is going to be cold, but at the same time, I don't know. This is a vacuum, this is not. Could build those tiles there. Not a vacuum. Does it need to be a vacuum? Kind of. I mean, I could vacuum it out. I need more steel is what I need. I only have 50 more steel, so that's only one pump more. Could also put it over here. That would be ideal. It's polluted oxygen right now, but we could go up and deal with it. Let's maybe get a ladder. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of all that stuff yet. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's dig out 4 high. And then I will continue on this direction. We'll get a steel pump. I'll have another one right there. So yeah, that's perfect size. That's a perfect size. I'll have to lower this by 1 at some point. That's gonna be well, maybe not. I could possibly keep it like that. However, putting oil down is gonna be a kind of a difficult thing to do there. Let me think about it. That's going to be very difficult. However, I could come in from this side. There's nothing saying that I have to come in from that side at all. Cancel this. I think what I'll end up doing is building insulated here. And digging this out. Let's get a ladder over here. Bypassing this whole area altogether. Then how are you doing? You are 31, 99% scale growth. So we're going to be shaving you real soon, like right now. And then reproduction is 29. Your wildness? You're tame now. Okay. Well, hopefully somebody's going to do that. That's a 7, please. Thank you. Yeah, we want to get those reed fibers. Those are always nice. And as far as this goes, we're still sucking up a lot of the bad gases. Very nice. This water is 25 degrees. As far as this goes, I could dig this out for now. Like, let's get that dug out. I will auto harvest this. Why not? That should allow a little bit of gas flow. Maybe I could dig out a little bit there too. Just to allow that gas to go down a little bit. There we go. Look at all that oxygen going up now. That's gonna be way better. Redneck fell asleep. Farting it up. Oh, these were gonna be for algae, weren't they? Yep, algae. On a 5 would be fine. Copy and paste. Who knows if they're ever going to get around to that. I mean, it is a 5, but cancel whatever that is. Alright, so some of those gases can now get out. Maybe dig out that one too. And that one. What else? Print. We need a cook. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Rocketry research. Coal? Yes. Wow. Game is being unkind. How we doing for food over here? 116,000 calories. Pickled meal. This is still pumping out. Taking a while. Hey, it looks like that is starting to trip the signal. We do have some hydrogen in there now. That's awesome. So pretty soon they'll be able to run on the hydrogen that is built up there. But it is a big setup, so maybe not for a while. Why aren't you doing this? Oh, I need a place to build these. Do I have reed fiber here? I don't believe I do. Let's get some reed fiber over there. I don't know how much I have here. Reed fiber. Ah! 26 units? That's not a lot. Maybe I should regrow these. I think we'll grow some reed fiber for a little bit. We're getting meteor showers here. Excuse me. And as far as making Atmos suits, let's get a station, exosuit forge. Let's get a lamp. Let's see, duplicate motion sensor. light. That should be fine. Power-wise, it's going to take a lot. Let's get a bin in here. I mean, I could send them their own reed fiber. That would be something. They could have a seed for it. We have plenty of polluted water. In fact, we're storing extra polluted water, so that's always a good thing to do. Ooh, temple reed seeds. Yeah, let's do that. Then that would mean over here on this planetoid, we'd want to put in... right here, seeds. We want thimbleweed, and I want 2 of them. 1 and 9. Refined metal cobalt, about 2 tons. Not quite there yet. 2 tons now. Could be that I don't have any cobalt ore here. I might want to shut that off over here. We are delivering cobalt ore, yes. Alright, no more metal ores going over. Yay. Alright, thimbleweed seeds are going over. And that way, these bathrooms, or this thing in particular, let's see, let's go food, hydroponic, I don't know, a couple right there, I suppose, and then for water, this will just go out like so. And that should feed those quite well. Alright, thimbleweed. Alright, and then what else are we doing down here? We have this steel pump in. I need to make a couple batches of steel. That's important. How much iron do I have? A little bit. Enough. Let's make 2 batches of steel. Stop it with the cobalt. Let's see us do this. Stinger got a little damage on him, I think. Maybe. There was some refined carbon in there. So this should warm it up. So that water coming in, -5. 51 degrees. Ooh, that's warming it up. Down to 50. Still cools that area off, even though, which is nice. So there we go, we're making steel. And we've made all the steel we're gonna make already, wow. Alright, then let's go back down here. Yep, now we have 200 steel. We'll put another pump right there. I will continue doing that. And then dig this out and deconstruct these. Alright, we'll see them get this done. I'll get some vents in here. Couple vents. And let's change this one over. And deconstruct this. Perfect. Alright, so this is how this is going to work. We're going to have it coming out and going in. And over, so that it can go out 2 different vents. However, I want it to go through this bridge first. And then I want it to go through this bridge second. so that it wants to go out more than it wants to go through the vents. That way, we don't double pump if we don't need to double pump. These two can just go in here, and they will not pump if there's already something on the line. And then with power wire, we're gonna keep on bringing this one over. Like so. That's a nice straight line. I like it. This is gonna be a nice power setup. The only thing I'm lacking right now is a little bit of crude oil, which we might have. Not sure of. Do I have crude oil? Crude. That's liquid. Crude oil. Yes, I do. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that'll work. And we're idle over here still. But that is getting dealt with quite nicely. This was going to be for reed fiber on a 6. And we're waiting on these to grow. So there is that. Meanwhile, we are growing them over here, which is kind of nice. Let's get all of this out of here on a 6. I want to get crude oil in here on 9. Oh, it's copper that we were refining, was it? Alright, let's get just a touch. That's enough. How much is that? That's 4,000. Oh yeah, that's enough. Oh yeah, that's enough. Deconstruct that. Hopefully that's not too much enough. Relocate. 4,000. That's way too much, right? It's way too much. Let me get a mop. 9 right there. That's enough. 2,008. Oh yeah, that's a lot. And 280. Relocate. Maybe that's okay. Maybe. Sweep. I mean, 2,000 grams. That's yeah, that's probably enough. What is the gases here? Got polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, and then some more oil on that side. Grab that, put that over there, and then let's put these in. And I guess I want to vent this out for right now, so I am going to get a gas vent and just place it right there. And we're going to try to vacuum this out. So let me snip. Let me snip that one. Starvation. That doesn't sound good. No research focus. That's fine. Yay, this is almost done. Pretty soon we'll be able to just mop it up. Hopefully. I might have to push some of it back out. So let me do that real quick. Oh yeah, they're idle and we can't get through there right now. So let's deconstruct buildings. Those two can go. There, now you can get through. We got a power, guys. I should probably think about rewiring everything with copper, even though we don't have a metal volcano tamed yet. That's one thing I need to focus on. We're getting more thimbleweed. This is almost ready to go. Okay, so now we can vacuum it out. Push some more of this water out. That'd probably be enough, maybe. Yeah, I think so. If we could get most of that, I'd be happy. As far as oxygen goes, I guess it's filling these up. Because that was the issue was? Why is this still working? 50 to 20? I guess because the suit's filled up, right? They should turn off pretty soon. I'm about to turn on the power for this setup. Hydrogen coming down. Hydrogen should go up, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's still on that wheel. Let's think about that. Power. I wanna switch this up. If I were to power wire, we have cobalt a little bit. Let's think about it. This one runs up here. I think that could run that just fine, and maybe more. We could probably run this as well. And going down to there. I think that would be good. Now that is now a vacuum and just enough oil. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. And we can hook that all up. That could then run. And I think I can deconstruct buildings. All those buildings can go. As far as this water goes, I think I'm going to spill it out on this side. And this would be, if it's above 1,000, 2,000, it's fine. Oh, and we need to snip that off before it goes through the vent. Deconstruct that vent, please. There it goes. So it goes up the bridge first, fills the pipes, because there's no way to go out right now, and then it fills this up with natural gas. Yay! Now we have this big old tank of oxygen down here, but that's okay, because I might use it going down into that biome. Yeah, we're just going to move these down there, I think. Little bit of popped eardrums never hurt nobody. In fact, maybe I could dig all that out. Might as well. Alright, how's power usage doing? I think we're ready to go. That is set up. Let's deconstruct. Deconstruct. Snip and snip. How much is on that wire? 17.5. Well, I could probably also run it this direction. And then maybe deconstruct that. And snip this. Alright, that's not so bad. So that's one wire that's got 1275 on it. Let me hook it up here. And then we just need to hook that up to gas. There is no automation wire now. Oh, crap. 1 second. Let me go back into gas. Snip that for now. There we go. Oopsies. Almost messed that up. And this is good to go. Has no power yet. Yeah, their eyes are getting itchy. That's not great. Probably should have that coming down. Ouch. Alright, well, we'll see how that goes. Actually, let's cancel all of that. Cobalt ore. Alright, and then deconstruct conveyor rails. Those three can go. Yeah, whenever you guys want to get around to it. This one is... that's fine. 91 is fine. Maybe 90 is good. Alright. I mean, it's mostly good. It's just missing this one bit of automation right there. Over here, that's at least allowed to flow now. We can deconstruct this. We don't need it. Deconstruct that. And see if we can't mop this up. No, we cannot. Alright, well then, let's dig out a little bit underneath it. And this should have plenty of gas now available. Let's dig out this as well. Oh, heck yeah. We're going to have to put in a nice little power setup here. This can run probably at least 3 gas generators almost flat out, which is nice. Choose a blueprint. Farmer. No ranchers. A farmer, though, is not bad, but super hard digging, unconstructive, cannot build. They don't like me. They don't like me at all. Alright, hey, looks like we are delivering the sage hatches, but they are dying off. How is this doing? How's your age, reproductions, 53%? Bruh, I need more Drecos in my life. There were more Drecos over here. Holy crap. Let's grab these. Dreco, relocate. Hopefully you're not old. That should get us that Dreco. I don't know if there's any others. I could go on a digging expedition. One thing I do need to do is get rid of this. That way we can build up there with the sporchid seed. Might want to get a ladder up here as well. Trying to get rid of those sporchids nicely. Am I still not able to mop that up? Oh, okay, I can. Alright, this should be ready to go now. Alright, so we should have power. That is 1750 on that. If I were to turn off... Actually, I could just run this down. Although it looks like it's about empty. In fact, let's cancel this. Alright, And they're making the rail, are they? Oh, that's awesome. So the rail is now there. So if I need stuff, I can get it. Maybe I could deconstruct this tile. And that would drop it out of the hydrogen at least, you know? Oh, that's way better. Yep, now everything's down there, which is way easier to grab. Next, I want to grab... see, what are we at? 3,000... wait. Potential load. 3675. How the fuck? Oh, because it's on everything else, too. Let's snip this. And now it is on a potential of 2075, which is way more appropriate. Then I'll get another one. I guess one thing I will need to do is start thinking about deconstructing things that I don't need anymore. Let's get a conductive wire bridge. Put it right there. Snip this. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct this battery on a 6. And let's see, what else? Power wire. Starvation. Ada is still in the gym, which is appropriate. That's exactly where she needs to be. This might get torn up. I think I want to deconstruct that. I'm going to dig that out. I'm going to dig that out. I'm just trying to make this gas go down a little bit better. Since we're filtering it out. Kind of. Maybe a little bit. Not a lot. It's trickling. It's a lot of bad gas over there. So I doubt it's coming out anytime real soon. We got a lot more water over here too, which is something. Did we ever get that Draco over here? Not yet. We haven't. Where is he at? He's on his way. He is currently on his way. There he is, right there. Draco number 2 has arrived. Yay! Cheer. Alright, over here. I think we're able to mop this up. So let me do that. Mop that up real quick. Or they'll do this first. I mean, who doesn't like a lot of wires? Wires are great. Okay, so that's in. Now the only issue is that I have polluted water over here. Let's deconstruct these buildings. Buildings. Now, I mean, I could put some ethanol on that. Ooh, that's still a lot of water. What? Why is that so much water? Because the carbon dioxide won't push it out on the other side, I guess? Wow, that is a lot of polluted water. Let me think about a pump in here. There we go. We'll just get all that taken out of there real quick. That should be fine. Over here. How we doing? Drecos. You have not been shaved yet, and your wildness is at 100%. Have you been... No, you have not been dealt with, but here you are. You're going to get ranched right now. Perfect. There you go. Wildness is already going down. There's all the reed fiber. Perfect. So, Dracos and plastics should be operational soon. Next thing I could do around here is get it ready for, cancel that. Get it ready for, power production. Now right now, the gas is going up here, but I probably want it to come down. I'm guessing that I'm going to do it over here somewhere. So let's go ahead and dig out this and maybe 4 high down this way. Yeah. I like that. Maybe I will put those in like so. I don't know why, but you know, it looks nice. Should think about getting my Atmos suits ready to come down here. I love to see that that is now nice and full though. Orchard has been moved. That's good. Let's move this one in here like so. Dig out that. Luckily, he doesn't have to go very far for breath. Over here, how we doing? All right, that is the polluted water getting out of there. That's good. Do we have Atmos suit stuff? Atmos suits out of cobalt. I want 3 of them, and I want to repair forever on a 7. That's what we're doing. Calorie-wise, we have some food here. Deconstruct this. Can I mop that yet? Yep. Awesome. We got out all the polluted water, so deconstruct this. Move everything in here. Out of here. And then I will get another bottle emptier in here. And this will be for ethanol. 9. Enable auto bottle. And then let's put another tile right there. There you go. You guys want to do that? Maybe build these tiles there. That tile there. There you go. I mean, I don't need to introduce a different atmosphere, right? Cancel this one. I'm not exactly sure where I'm getting my ethanol from. I guess we could get some ethanol from up here. Easy enough. Let's go over here. See how we're doing. Alright, we dug out this. The stations that I want to get are the Atmosuit checkpoints or docks. Checkpoint. Alright, and a bridge going out that direction. That's good. And as far as power wire goes, I guess we're getting it on this one. Which is already strained, which is not great. But maybe I could get this all into a nice power situation, which would make everything better. Idleness. waiting on more of this. Here comes some ethanol now. Oh yeah, that's a good amount. Build this there, since it can't push that out. They have no idea what they're doing. Let's check the wires. How are we doing on the wire situation here? Okay, so this one, we would snip, 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 deconstruct all of that. And this wire is 1300, that's pretty good. This wire then also goes down there, which we do not need anymore. So we will deconstruct all of this wire. Deconstruct all of this wire. Deconstruct these. Alright, they got plenty to do over here. We do have a carbon dioxide problem a little bit. Just a little. It's a vacuum. Guess I could deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. Leave that still a vacuum then. Over here. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this one. And dig this one out. Perfect. Let's go ahead and build another one right there. Maybe I'll snip this off. We don't really need this pump going right now. It'll be fine. Alright, do we have this sorted? It's a vacuum. Which is pretty nice. Let's, maybe seal this up. Come down like so. Waiting on Atmos suits could maybe speed that up. How many reed fiber do I have? 66 units. Yeah, I could now. So let's go reed fiber. I'm gonna do 25. Yeah, they need to have something to do. As far as power, I think we've powered everything. Yeah, everything's got power. Deconstruct this wire. We're not using very much power right now. And we have plenty of hydrogen to work with. Got it. Can I submit Bioscan 7? Or is that from the other side? Is there anybody that can do that? No. Yeah, they have nothing to do right now. Got you. Maybe I should have made a 4th suit dock. Snip this. And let's get another power wire on that. There we go. That looks way better. Alright, let's drop this. Reed fiber can go. Alright, somebody should be working this machine soon. Okay, here comes the reed fiber. Does have to go a little bit further in order to come out now, but at least we don't have to go get it. It's actually right there, which is really nice. And very convenient. Hell yeah. Here comes the Atmos suit. These will request the Atmos suits. Deliver suit 9. Deliver suit 9. Deliver suit 9. And deliver suit 9. How many of these did I make? I have no idea. Let's make another one. Nice, now we're in Atmos suits. That's awesome. We should be able to just go in here and tear this place out. There's a few gases down here, and there's definitely some zombie spores. Yeah, this whole place is zombie spores. Ooh, gross. This one has one, but it's dead because this is polluted oxygen and no longer carbon dioxide. So as long as I don't get carbon dioxide in there, which I won't because it should be fine. Let me go ahead and get a 9 on that dig. Go ahead and deconstruct these. Dig these out. That gets us lead as well, which is really, really nice. And yeah, that's a vacuum, so pretty happy with that. Now let's check to see, did we get any spore? There is some in there. Huh, there are zombie spores in the air. That water is boiling hot. Or not. Not that. Ethanol, no more of that, please. Let's mop it. Cancel this one. Just do the other ones, please. I don't need ethanol gas in here. What's the temp that can go up to? 78? Shit. 73, yeah, it's pretty warm in here. We might end up making ethanol gas. And this guy over here, this little slickster, is eating up all my carbon dioxide, which is kind of nice, ain't gonna lie. Let's cancel that build. And build an airflow tile there instead. I mean, slicksters are a good way to take care of your extra carbon dioxide. Relocate you to there. And this guy as well. Yep. You guys can live in there. Eventually we'll have to mop up a little oil here and there, but it shouldn't be too bad as far as this goes. Can I mop that? I can. I want to see what exactly has the zombie spores and what doesn't, because that was all polluted oxygen. It should not have zombie spores, but it does. Now, are they dying? Yes. Yes, they are. Maybe. No? Kind of. They're not dying. They're staying about the same. Do I have anything radiant? I do have wheezeworts. Pretty far up. Of course, we have Atmos suits down here, but that doesn't really help me up there. I was planning on digging up this direction, though, so maybe I could have them doing that? Let's see. Maybe I will get a dig going up like so. Alright, that should exploratory it a little bit for me, which will be nice. And then over here. Those are good. Yep, we already got some oil in there. Awesome. And as far as this goes, I don't think I want to go in there for quite a while because I need to fill that with bleach stone or something. I don't think I have bleach down here. No, I do. I have bleach down here. Maybe that's where I store it. Yeah. I'll store any bleach stone that I find in there. And as far as this goes, this looks like a decent way out. We have another something or another here. Let's see, what is this? Priorities. Chlorine gas. So, I mean, we have chlorine. We can kill zombie spores. And let's go over here. Idleness. How are my Drecos doing? We do not have an egg yet. Stunted scales. That's because you're not in the hydrogen. Calories are fine. Reproduction's 94%. 19% chance for a glossy. I don't really know if I want a glossy right now or not. But at the same time, I might want to find the other machine that allows us to change critters into it. The Fluxomatic. Where's the Fluxomatic? There's a print. Digging or suit wearing? No, neither. Briar seeds, I guess. Cool steam vent. Cool steam vent. We could set that up. This has no water. Okay, well, there's a flaw in that system. Let's go ahead and have a bridge. Am I not making metal? I'm probably not making metal. I'm not making metal right now. I need to make iron to iron ore. For sure. And then as far as my O2 goes, luckily I'm still pumping it out. Because I should have a decent amount of pressure in there. But I'm not making any more, which I need to do. So I'm thinking that this needs to have a bridge. Like going down. And then have a bridge going this way. And deconstruct that bit. And that should be fine as well. Okay. We are back to metal refining, which is great. Also, I kind of want to clean up the oxygen up here, so we're going to do under O2, not electrolyzers, diffusers. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Yay! And you're refining iron. We got a little bit over a ton. Priority duties, 6s. Alright, well that should help out the O2 around here a little bit. I could even go a little higher with that. Got a lot of polluted oxygen up there, just a lot. Yeah, let's put another one up here, and one right there. Alright, that should make this environment a little bit less toxic to play in. And then I don't know how much lime I have, but I have enough to make a little bit of steel. So I am definitely going to make steel forever. This looks like it's about done. Maybe I could mop it up. Only issue is that then becomes... Well, eventually it's going to melt, and I'll have to do it again, which is not necessarily beneficial to my dupe's labor time. Yeah, not efficient at all. Alright, well, priority 6 is on these as well. And hopefully we'll make some more steel. Let's track it, actually, steel. Not a whole bunch, but we're getting there. Let's dig this out. Right, next is the power setup. Hey, there's our first Dreco egg. Nice. And then this is going to take that on a 9. Yep. Somebody's going to hopefully come and put that in there. There it is. Let's reset the timer. Hopefully somebody will come hug it. There's the hug. Yay! Okay, so that's going well. Right, let's dig down more for... these need suits. Okay, Atmos suits already have air in them, so that's not so big of a deal. And then over here, we're definitely gonna have to use ethanol. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Dig down there. I'll probably insulate around here a little bit as well, because I would imagine this place is going to be kind of cold. A lot of hard digging going on right now. Luckily, they're good at hard digging. This area has still got zombie spores in it, which is very unfortunate. This is going to have bleach down. On a 9. Maybe, just maybe. Ooh, we got a little bit of a nosh bean right there. I mean, there's a little bit, but... Do I have any other chlorine? Maybe. Alright, that should give me some bleach stone that I can then put in there. I could also dig in there to get it. I would like to add some of that relatively quickly. Let's go back over here. Okay, we got the other suit. Priorities, let's go digging. Alright guys, this is what we're doing down here. We're trying to get plastic as well. Let's see, that tank is now empty. You know what, I might just have to do that for a while and just like empty my tanks. To make sure that that is always going. We're going to have plenty of other water coming in, so I'm not too worried about it. But I don't want to use my entire water supply either. Let's go ahead and get some ethanol. 9. Able auto bottle. I don't know if I have ethanol here. I might have to get it from the other planet. Let's do that. Let's see. This is where that's going in. So, yeah. All we need is a bottle filler. Drainer. Bottle drainer. That would go into there. Deconstruct these. Then on this side, it's coming out this direction. So we'll have that going into... I think I can have it in here without it being a break to the game. Maybe it will be. Let me have it down here instead. Alright. Alright, this is going to be for ethanol. Enable auto bottle, level 9. Alright, we have a pull for that. Yep. We're getting the ethanol that might or might not have the zombie spores on it. Let's just check you for zombie spores. I mean, you're alright. You don't have any on you. They're all in here. Do we have any other... Yes, we have some chlorine in here now. That's perfect. That's going to help kill the germs. Yeah. Well, I can't really do too much until this zombie spores gets killed. Still need kind of like some radiation, I think. I might have to go up here. I was gonna get some wheeze warts anyway, so let's go ahead and dig in like this. That'll get me 2 wheeze warts. Kind of does make this area a little bit less cold, though. And let's see, over here. All right, we're allowing the ethanol in now, so that's good. So the ethanol, let's see, I think I can cut that off again. Let's cut that off. The polluted water, we don't need any more of that. We should, oh, it looks like a heart almost. But we should be getting ethanol. Yay. Why did it spill? Do not know. Off. Is it because there's carbon dioxide in there? Should I make that a vacuum? Doesn't really matter. It's going to be oxygen in there. Very breathable, just very, very cold. Suppose I could dig that out. That's probably the piece that's in the way. Let's dig that out on a 7, maybe. There we go. That shouldn't be a problem now. Yay. Now we have a volcano over here, minor volcano over here. Not exactly sure where I'm going to put all that. Maybe put some ladders over here. Alright, well, I mean, we are separated. That's not a vacuum. I mean, I could make it a vacuum. Yeah, maybe I should make this a vacuum and not, let's cancel that. Let's mop this. It's too much liquid, damn it. Let's, put a tile there. Hopefully I'm not sending wheeze warts back. Let me just make sure that I am not. Okay, no, I'm not. We got the wheeze warts now, so we could put one in. believe that goes into a regular flower pot. Flower pot. Flower pot. And where are the zombie spores? Yeah, they're up here. They are dying-ish. Alright, Lee's warts. What? Are you kidding me? Alright, then food it is. Let's go planter box. This can be deconstructed, and we're looking for a cook or a rancher. Rocketry, doctoring, decorating, researching, ranching, supplying, doctoring, farts, no, algae, I guess. I don't know. It's horrible. Alright, so now that is probably not enough, but it should be a vacuum. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, let's dig. Let's dig 3 down. This is a very cold biome. I'm excited. Alright, and then we'll dig out that as well. I don't think I need this, so we'll take that out. Let's see, that goes down. And that goes down to there. Yeah, no, that's all good. And then maybe even dig out this side of it. See what all they can do. I probably should insulate. Let's do that. Cancel this one. Okay. Sure they're up to something there. Idleness. We got a wart seed ready to go. And I guess we'll mop up that oil. Why not? Let's get a ladder down there. Luckily, it looks like they did a really good job at getting my carbon dioxide out of there. And there's that, so... Huh. Yeah, a few wild slicksters. Never hurt nobody with that. That should not take very long to kill those germs. Nope, they're all dead. There are no germs. Okay, where's the next germs I gotta worry about? Down there? There are some there. There's another frozen core. Of course, I could pump this thing full of stuff. Deconstruct this. Let's get... This is igneous rock. We're going to get igneous rock ladders. I'm going to go all the way down to at least there. And dig out 2 on either side. Maybe get a pole. Yep. Yay! How's it going? It's going pretty well. We got the zombie spores taken care of. We're finally in here. And We can probably deconstruct that now. Don't need it. But that bleach stone that's in there is going to help us out. What is this? Ethanol? What? How did that happen? Pop that up. Let's get all the bottles of ethanol out of here. Liquid. Ethanol. 9. There we go. Yeah, no, it's, liquid ethanol is, you know, kind of gets gassy at about this temperature, so we don't want it to do that. Meanwhile, we're just being careful of zombie spore outbreaks, because we do have one over here that I'm wanting not to deal with. I might have to... Oh, that's a nightmare. I guess I could dig this tile out. It should keep that stuff in there. Then we'll have food. Well, first of all, I want to be able to get in there and dig that thing out. Gotta kill it, so it doesn't reproduce. But right now, yeah, there's a whole bunch of zombie spores in there. Whoa, he just passed through. I legit saw him, I think, pass through there. That's crazy. Alright, well, anyway, there's some zombie spores in there. Or not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're about to log off to work. I don't see no zombie spores at all. I think they came in there and they sucked it dry. They sucked it dry of all of its carbon dioxide. I think they're starving. I think I do that again. I think I maybe come down here like so. See if I can't dribble into this a little bit and then deal with that one. And then they can just suck it all up. There you go, guys. Just suck it all up. Make it a vacuum. Yep, it made it a vacuum. Love it. So now, no zombie spores. Awesome. Any more zombie spores? There's some right there, but they're kind of high up. One thing I could do is pop into there. And maybe with a ladder, poke up there. Maybe I want to keep one of these. You saw it? You saw him go through? I'm pretty sure he did. Alright, then I want to dig this one out. And then these guys can suck up all that carbon dioxide that's in there. That'll be good. We'll get a mop on this. We're getting quite a bit of oil up there. I might need to have a pump set up. I could, easily. We could have a pump on a hydro sensor with a little bit of automation, and that could go into a liquid reservoir, and that could just be like, yep, you can go into there. Snip this off. That'll need power, but luckily I have upgraded my power setup. That should be good. Man, that takes a minute. Oh, here we go. So there goes that. We should have some zombie spores. Somebody is trapped. Uh-oh. Yep. They made it down there. It's a vacuum. What? Did the oxygen... I bet you the oxygen went ice. Okay, so we have granite nearby. Say we make granite ladders. And then let's also get a pole in here. Let's make that out of, I guess, this iron. Be fine. I'm gonna need this to be a really high priority of construction, like 9s, I guess. Everybody do this, please. Well, as many people that can. That's still in the back. Well, really, I want the ladders done first and foremost, but all of it really could be done pretty quickly. If you're getting hungry, you know. Really, it's, I think, this one here, or I don't know. There you go, help out. Yeah, I know they're trapped. We're getting to them. There you go, climb the pole. That's much better. Just climb the pole. Yep. So we're now down into this biome where it's a vacuum because it's so cold that it... Hey, there is a Wheezeworts down there. That's cool. And we're going to insulate a little bit better because, you know, this place is really, really cold. And we're kind of warming it up just a little bit with all these ladders. Food storage down here would be amazing. Alright, and that is at the home base, is it? Sweet. How is these guys doing? So we do have another egg, and this has been lullabied, so about as good as I could hope for. On the plastic front, that's gonna take a while. As far as this goes, don't know, other than maybe using it as a place for food to get frozen, but being a vacuum, that's gonna be a little difficult. How much steel do I have? 1350. I think I might have enough for a tamer. It's definitely enough for an aqua tuner, but just barely. How much lime do I have? I'm out of lime. Okay, so yeah, that was one thing I wanted to do over here. Basically, we want to take fossil. Let's make sure we're only doing fossil. We're going to take fossil and we're going to actually not send it over there. We're going to process it because we need something to do. This has cobalt ore, but now it can have fossil. And this can turn fossil into lime, eggshell lime. Yep. And this could be lime. Manual use. That should be good. This will be, if it's above 50, you can do something. There goes some fossil right now. That's amazing. That fossil will hopefully get chopped up into lime and then sent off to the other planet. Which should give me plenty of, I think those are bog buckets. Well, that one ain't. That one ain't either. So I guess we could dig this out. Could dig that out. Other than that, I think we could just maybe open this area up a little bit. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And then I will dig all that and all of that. Maybe get this ladder to come all the way down with the pole. Redneck is coming in hot with a rate of 14. What up, Raiders? What up, Tito? Welcome in, welcome in.
We got a raid.
Welcome to the playground.
Welcome in, welcome in. We are playing the Pip Hatch. The Pip Hatch Contest seed. Let me tell you a little bit about it. We are playing for a Hatch plushie and a Pip plushie. If you want to get in on this, this is what I'm putting on. I'm putting on this contest, and I'm just playing along with everybody else. But this is what we're doing until August 30th. If you'd like to join, it's free to join. I ship anywhere within the United States for free. There's only two. There's a grand prize of both Pip and Hatch. And then there's one prize of just a Pip, and one prize of just a Hatch. And it's whoever has the most Pips and Hatches ranched by August 30th and submitted. If you'd like more information on that, and you'd like your chance to win one of these, because you can't get them anymore. They don't make them anymore, and they do give you the comfy bed in-game. So there's that as well. Welcome in, Redneck, and Redneck knows about it. He helped put it all together, so thank you very much, Redneck, for helping putting it all together. I would have loved to seen you try your hand at it. I think it would have been super fun, but I know you're a busy man. I think that's a pretty good dig order down here for these dupes. And as far as these dupes go, I mean, we are kind of running on coal right now. I would love to run on something other than coal. And so that's what I'm setting up over here. I think, I finally tamed this, and so now I think what we're going to do is build like a power setup. How many natural gas generators can I run at one time? I'm not really sure. If I look at natural gas power, gold amalgam, I'd probably want them down here. 1, 2, 3. I think I want to run at least 4. Yeah, at least 4. Now these are going to need to have mesh tiles underneath. Most likely. And I'll probably need another one. How wide are these? 4 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2 for the battery. Depends on how much gas you got stored up. On average, one geyser is 1 generator. Well, flat out, yeah. Flat out, non-stop. Shouldn't be that bad, though. I can usually run 3 of them on average myself. However, I'm going to be putting this along with it with coal and maybe hydro. Yeah, I do have some buildup of hydrogen, but not a lot. 144 kgs. So, I mean, we could run a little bit of hydrogen, a little bit of coal, a little bit of natural gas. So it would be a whole setup. We'll run a power spine and everything. That's what I'm thinking. Power spine. That'd be nice. Could run that power spine right up here. Kinda. I don't know. Maybe. It'd be nice if I could run a power spine right up there. Oh, yeah. That would work real well. Let's see if I can't... Yeah, that would be where the door would be, maybe. Actually, doors. Yeah, why not? That looks good. Then we'll get a smart battery in there. Could make that out of copper, I suppose. This is gonna need to be brought down. That should actually be enough. Deconstruct these other ones. And then let's put in some automation on it. Something like that. A lot of pausing on that, sorry. Also, carbon dioxide. That's gonna be an issue. I guess we could just dump it out into the environment. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. If I want to do that, I'm not even going to worry about insulating it, though. And then this one can go there, and we'll just go ahead and have it maybe vent out, like so. Drink the CO2, maybe. Could totally do that. I do not have that set up yet, though. Let's make sure we have the research for that. That would be the soda fountain, yeah? Yeah, we could grab the soda fountain. Maybe we do that. Yay, lots of different gases down here. Whole bunch of fun to be had. But what's even better is there's a lot of fossil, and fossil equals steel. And steel is my friend. Me and steel have always gotten along. Oh, there are still zombie spores. You know what? Cancel this. Cancel all that. And I need to build one of those plants in here. Hold on one second. It's under food. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I might need to cancel some of this too, though. Whoopsies. Yeah, let's not dig all that out yet. Dig that out. I thought these guys were gonna suck up all the carbon dioxide. They did. But I guess there's still polluted oxygen that can hold zombie spores. Wow. Maybe get another ladder up here. They're definitely going to town, though. How much gases do we have in here? Quite a mix. Ethanol gas, you gotta love it. Oops. My bad. Down here. Did dig all that. That's all insulated now. That's good. Could insulate some of this stuff. This is 31 degrees, 33 degrees. This is very, very cold. I haven't really experienced... I haven't gone down there yet at all. This should be a pretty big build that's going on over here. How are we doing on steel? Manufactured material. We got 1350. We should be getting lime. Industrial ingredients. Liquids, no. Cancel the liquids. Filtrations, don't care. How about lime? 70 grams. It's not a lot. Alright, so this is going to be my power spine. That's going to be my power spine. I'm going to need to have... Yeah, we're going to have to do this setup for a minute. Not to mention they can't breathe down here, which isn't great. Guess we hook this back up. That should help out. Over here, looks like we're doing the lime thing pretty good. How much lime do I have over here? In sand, I have 16 tons. That's good. Lime. 10K. What? 15 kgs. Yeah, it's going over as soon as we make it. This is gonna have a Wheezeworts. Nope. This is gonna have a Wheezeworts. Plant. Level 7, 9, whatever. Copy that. Paste it. Do we have any more zombie spores? That should be most of them. Invalid construction location. What do you think? I mean, the zombie spores are almost gone. We just got a whole bunch of natural gas in here, and a little bit of crude. Then we got all this heat that's right here. This is very warm. It already flaked off a little bit. This ethanol is okay as a temperature right now. And yeah, they're just picking up fossil right now to crush it up. I guess I could maybe dig this up too, since that's fossil as well. I do like fossil. How's the zombie spores doing? I don't see any. Okay, we can deconstruct these then. Go back to making those. And I could probably dig out all of that. And pour high that way. Deconstruct this. It's already being deconstructed. Dig that out. Cool. They still haven't built these. Then as far as power goes, we're gonna need heavy watt wire. So that'll go across. We're gonna kind of seal this side off a little bit. This polluted water will have to be, I guess, drained out a different way. That's fine. Take the mouse out of my hand for a second and let's just watch it. I think I got enough going on right now. I can kind of just keep an eye on it. 64 reed fiber is not bad. I do need to make sure our Drecos are working well. And if we get glossy Drecos, that's going to be important. Hopefully we can reach this. Just Dreco eggs for now. Dreco tamed, groomed, and happy. Tamed, groomed, and happy. It's going as well as it could. We still need a cook. Hey, a cook with mole hands and a mouth breather. No. Mouth breather is a non-starter. Do not want. Would not recommend. I think what I do is cut this off again for now. Alright, we got the thing for the furniture. Let's see, where is it? Soda fountain. Don't necessarily want it in there. I could have it in my nature reserve, maybe? No? Instead of the brain shaker, deconstruct. I got a lot of those moments to let them do their thing, and the space pool takes more time and thinking than I'm expecting to start speed boosting a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I do space out with it a few times. It's alright, we can get this in. Let's see, soda fountains go in, they need water? Do I want to have a few of them? Maybe a couple, right? And then we could have like some decor and stuff, make it look nice. Let's do drywall. Let's have that cafe print. It's not a cafe, but you know, we can hope, we can dream. Maybe we'll have one someday. Are we making this out of anything good? No, we're not. Cancel background buildings. Do dupes swim even without the aqua pack turned on? No, they do not. They do not swim. Let's get some granite tiles here. Finally, we're changing that up. Maybe we'll cancel this one though. So we can do this. I'm just gonna put this on a 1. And there we go. That looks pretty good. Maybe I can deconstruct some of these buildings there. I mean, they're pretty good. I mean, they've been doing really well keeping up with me. So I'll slow it down a little bit. The lime is the issue, but we do have them crushing it. Literally crushing the lime. Bug slug egg can be moved. Probably should put a sweeper down here. Bear loader. Shoot. Tower. Yikes. 1.36? Yeah, why not? With the nerf on eggs and lime, you're able to keep up a bit? No. Our steel is pretty bad. I think our steel right now is 1500, and that's just now because I got into the fossil biome on the other planet and was able to send home some lime, basically. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. See, I'm gonna need to be able to get in here a different way. Let's get a different ladder. Go granite. Something like that will be fine. And I guess I'll get a couple. I'll get one put over there. That way we can get all 3 of those done. Now I'll speed it up a little bit. Yay, gold amalgam. We'll put in another. What? Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. I guess we're only putting in 3 of these things. I guess I'll just put in a jumbo battery next to it. Lame. Ranching is not really going great, but it's not the worst either. Like, right now we're trying to get plastic via the Drecos. And I haven't even built the glossy Dreco area yet, which should have suit docks in it. What up, Engineer Troy? Hold on a good second, guys. I need a 527. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait until next time to do that with the Drecos. Start thinking about wrapping it up. Looks like this is now going to be using the water that's in here in order to run the oxygen machine, and that's fine because we got plenty of oxygen set in there, and it'll come out slowly here and there. Meanwhile, we're hopefully going to be producing some power here soon. That'll be fun. Of course, I need to line that with regular tile, depending on where I want my power outlet to go. I think I deconstruct this one. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Could have just done that. Alright, so that'll go down. This will be one room. We'll have a few rooms. That'll be our energy setup, and then down here we got into the frozen core, which is like a negative 148 degrees. This would be a great place to build those data banks via the database miner. I think that's a thing you can research. Oh yeah, we were setting up. Hold on, let me go back to that data bank miner. Arcade cabinet. Do we not have the data bank miner on this one? I don't know. I don't see it. Data science, there's that, but there's nothing there. Wow. What is this? Interesting. Okay, this will be for plug slug eggs. So down, critter eggs, plug slug eggs. Alright, no problem. It shouldn't see it very often, but when it does, then we're delivering the lime. Only a little bit at a time, though. I mean, I suppose that's fine. They don't really have a lot to do over here. And then meanwhile, we're building this whole setup. This will have wire, some buildings underneath it. I don't want to have a pump down here. We'll set this up a little bit for building for next time, because I do have to get off of here, but let's go ahead and get a gold amalgam. Maybe insulation would be a good thing. Because I'd want it pretty much like this with a hydro sensor. Power. I guess we'll go heavy wire. And I guess I'll get another one of these right there. Cancel this. And we'll just heavy wire out here, because this has to come out anyway to be the main spine. Oh my goodness, that's hot. Not in a good way. Let's see. Then this would come down all the way to there. Let's cancel these two and deconstruct that. The power is all set up though and ready to go, and they should be good to go on that. Gas separation could be better. Could be way better. We still have plenty to dig out. I do have 1850 now of steel. That is encouraging. 1850 of steel. Right now what we're doing is we're utilizing the cold vents. So we got a cool salt slush, we got a cool slush geyser, and there's another one over here I haven't done anything with, and it's overpressured right now. But all of that cold water is coming in mixed. It comes down here, immediately gets checked for temperature. If it's above -9, it'll go out to the right. If it's below -9, it'll go to the left. See, that's a -9.7. That then goes down for cooling, and it cools off my machinery a little bit before getting checked again. And that'll fill that loop with polluted water until it's above that temperature. Then it goes into here to get utilized in the metal refinery. The metal refinery spits it out. It goes down and gets either sieved or desalinated, and then goes down into water storage where it's going right now, filling up a whole bunch of those liquid reservoirs. That then goes out this way and goes through the pump. So the pump that's in here never turns on. Well, not unless this whole thing ran out of water. And if that's full, well, it also goes out this way. Fills up our bristle blossoms. So we're doing bristle blossoms for allergy meds, and we're also sending it off to the other planet. Not exactly sure why we're sending it off to the other planet. Oh yeah, we're using it for oxygen over here. So we got plenty of oxygen over here. That's running our hydrogen setup, which we only have 2 transformers on right now, so I could probably utilize that a little bit more than I am. But right now we're just trying to get out all this fossil, and I'm just going to continue to dig out the fossil. And let's continue with the ladders. Where is the next zombie spore outbreak? Way over there. I think I'm good to go. I don't know how far over I want to go, but pretty soon here I want to go up. Because I can't do anything with this whole setup. That is super ridiculous hot. 1252 degrees, 237, 92 right there. Let's get some digging going in. You're good, Slicksters. Quill, eat up that nasty CO2. Bye-bye, germs. No, I already got most of the zombie spores out that way. Oh my goodness. We got Carrie actually stepping up to the plate. Coming in with 15 viewers. What up, Raiders? Hey, Carrie. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Carrie and Raiders. Today we're playing the Pip Hatch Plushy giveaway. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that, Carrie. Today we're playing the seed that is my contest seed that we're giving away. The Pip and the Hatch plushies. So I have quite a few of these. I bought them when they were available, and I still have them just for this occasion. So we are giving away a set and one of each. So first place will be whoever has the most pips and hatches ranched by August 30th. Next, whoever has the most pips ranched by August 30th would win a pip, and whoever has the most hatches ranched by August 30th would have a hatch. So 3 places total, and I believe this is the only way you can get them because they do not make them anymore. But they do give you the in-game code for the hatch and pip comfy beds. Yeah, contest. So if you want to get in on the contest, it's really easy to do. It's free to enter. All you have to do is join the Discord, put in the application, I guess. You fill out a form. There's a seed in the Discord. If you need any help with that, we're here to help. And it's, as I said, free to enter. The only way it would cost any kind of money is I do ship. Since I have to be the one shipping, I ship within the United States for free. I will ship within the United States for free, but anywhere outside the United States, you might have to cover shipping. But not too bad for something you can't get anymore, I think. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully. Hope you guys enjoy it. We've had a few entries, and I'm very excited to say that. I'm looking forward to seeing even more. Right now, I'm just kind of digging out a little bit. I was actually thinking about ending my stream because I've streamed for quite a while. We were just finishing up this this playthrough for the day. Let's see, we got the Wheezeworts, and I got rid of all the zombie spores. We got about half of the fossil. Well, I wouldn't say half the fossil. Almost half the fossil out. And that's what the next time I come in here, I'm going to be focusing on. Because fossil is life. Let's see, get probably down to there. Then 4 high. I could dig all that out. Yeah, maybe not that abyssalite though. What do you think? Alright, and that's the secondary planet. Here's the main planet. We got a Hydra put in, which is kind of nice. This is my setup, right? The whole idea is to ranch as many pips and hatches as possible. Right now, I'm ranching hatches with a door dropper system, so that anytime there's a critter sensor back here, that anytime this critter sensor sees anything more than 0 eggs in this room, it opens the doors. All the coal and anything on the floor